Hello viewers, welcome back. So this is part 7 of our series of session on F12 configuration for voucher type. So in the last session, we completed the F12 configuration for payment vouchers and receipt vouchers. From this session onwards, couple of sessions, we will be covering the F12 configurations that are available for purchase voucher and understand each of the configuration and see how you can leverage this configuration and make your data entry much better and faster. So here again, there will be commonality between various vouchers, like for example, purchase voucher, sales voucher. Certain configuration will be common across purchase, sales, payment, receipt, which I will touch upon. So you will understand how you can make use of those configurations. Let's now go to Tally and start exploring a couple of options for purchase voucher. Let us go to purchase voucher. So I take my cursor to vouchers, enter. So we are in the purchase voucher. Okay. So now let's press F12 for configure and explore the configuration options that are available for purchase voucher. So I press F12 configuration. So the first option, so by default this option is going to be set as S. So what is this option? Provide supplier detail. So when we are entering the purchase, let me just come here. So we are entering the purchase in the invoice mode. Okay, so if you have to enter the purchase in the voucher mode, that is with the debit and credit, then you are going to come here and then you can click on change mode and it is going to ask you whether you want to pass a purchase invoice using item invoice. Item invoice is where you are going to use stock item in your purchase voucher. Accounting invoices, you can raise an voucher in the invoice format where you will select the accounting ledger instead of stock item, that is accounting invoice. Then as voucher is broadly where you will debit your purchases, credit your supplier or credit your cash or bank account. Okay. So now when we come to the parties account, when we are going to select a party, so let us say I am selecting a party called India Mart. Okay. Now this is the option that is going to open. Because this option is set as provide supplier detail to yes, whenever you select a party, it is going to open up the supplier detail subscreen. So let us leave this as yes and I'm going to press Ctrl A and let's say I'm going to select a party. I say India Mart, enter, and this is the subscreen that is going to open. So supplier bill is basically your ledger name. Mailing name is just in case if you want to provide an additional name, like for example for your accounting purpose you just want to have India Mart as a ledger name. Maybe if India Mart is a private limited or India Mart Enterprises or whatever it is, then if you want a proper name to be captured in the external document, then you can type the mailing name. Basically you are going to, this is a text field where you can add information, right? Then the address, everything will automatically get captured once you have entered the address in the ledger master. Apart from that, you will notice here there is an F12 configure. So let's quickly explore what are the options available under the F12 configure. So I'm going to press F12 configure. Here you have three options here. Provide separate buyers and consignee detail. So when you make this as S, basically you can use two different address like bill to and ship to. So you will be billing to, it could be the same party billing could be to an head office, but whereas the material is going to be supplied to a branch office. Okay, so that is where you can use two different ledgers for separately capturing buyer detail with all information and also the consignee detail. The second is provide mailing name. So in case you want to add an additional information in the mailing name, or you want to change the mailing name for whatever reason, then you can make this as yes. And the third one is basically provide pin code. Pin code is very important, especially when we are going to cover the GST aspect of it. So for e-way bill, pin code is mandated. So you can capture the pin code in case you are basically raising a e-way bill as a purchaser. Also you can raise an e-way bill. So let me just quickly make this option yes, here, yes, here, yes, here, and you will notice here that okay, the supplier bill to will be there, and you can select a different maybe the same party with a different address. You can select with a different address also. Then state, country, pin code is basically primarily required for validation for GST transactions. Okay, so I'm going to press F12 here. Let's make all these options as no, and this is the simple party detail information that you're going to get. So I'm going to press Control A, and this is where you're going to capture the party detail. These were simple configuration that we understood in the session. For some of you, it would be useful if you are not aware of this configurations. So in the next session, we will explore a couple of more options under F12 configuration for purchase voucher. So thank you all once again for staying till the end. See you all in the next session. Thank you very much.